Learning from others is a key component to life. We grow up, our parents teach us things, we learn things from our friends, we learn things from our teachers and our elders, and we grow our consciousness based on the thoughts of other people. So I think it's important for us as adults to start, even children, to start creating quote cards, going online, finding your favorite quotes and memorizing them so that you can also understand some great wisdom from the ages and people who have gone through things and have good knowledge about certain experiences or philosophies on life. And so that's why I'm going to share with you this huge stack of quote cards that I've created for myself. I've scoured the internet, I've looked for great quotes, and I'm consistently adding more. And I would like to share all of these with you. I actually have a document in the description below that you can download yourself and read all these or make your own quote cards based on what I have, and start to fill your mind with new knowledge and wisdom and intellect. So I'm going to read these all, and I'm going to say them with style and grace and energy and feeling, because when you do, it's an affirmation. These quotes are not just quotes, they're affirmations for your life as well that are going to help program your body and mind to think differently, to attract new experiences, to embody something greater than what you've been. And so I'm going to read these to you right now. Put your heart, mind, and soul even to your smallest acts. This is the secret of success. Swami Sivananda. Happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It is something you design for the present. Jim Rohn. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or ever touched. They must be felt with the heart. Helen Keller. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and life of a candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Buddha. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Norman Vincent Peale. Someday is not a day of the week. Denise Brennan Nelson. Be patient with yourself. Self-growth is tender. It's holy ground. There's no greater investment. Stephen Covey. Move out of your comfort zone. You can only grow if you are willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new. Brian Tracy. Action is the foundational key to all success. Pablo Picasso. Determination that the thing can and shall be done, and then we shall find the way. Abraham Lincoln. An unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Anas Nin. If you hear a voice within you say you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. Vincent van Gogh. There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing. Say nothing and be nothing. Aristotle. Ask and it will be given to you. Search and ye will find it. Knock on the door and it will be opened for you. Jesus, Matthew 7:7. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Henry David Thoreau. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Arthur Ashe. First, have a definite, clear, practical idea, a goal, an objective. Second, have the necessary means to achieve your ends. Wisdom, money, materials, and methods. Third, adjust all your means to that end. Aristotle. If the wind will not serve, take to the oars. Latin proverb. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Joshua J. Marine. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Booker T. Washington. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. Leonardo da Vinci. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. To find yourself, think for yourself. Socrates. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Benjamin Franklin. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Jimi Hendrix. Wisdom is nothing but a perception of the soul, a capacity, a secret art of thinking, feeling and breathing thoughts of unity at every moment of life. Hermann Hesse. Clouds come floating into my life, no longer to carry rain or usher storm, but to add color to my sunset sky. Rabindranath Tagore. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. H. Jackson Brown Jr. I will love the light, for it shows me the way. Yet I will endure the darkness because it shows me the stars. Og Mandino. Be appreciative of the present and see the value of each moment. Leo Mystic Magic. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams and you will always look lovely. Roald Dahl. If you don't always need a plan, sometimes you need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. Monday Hale. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Hafez. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. Happiness is not by choice. I'm sorry. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. Jim Rohn. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. Robin Williams. Motivation comes from working on things we care about. Sheryl Sandberg. Each person must live their life as a model for others. Rosa Parks. Spread love to everywhere you go. Mother Teresa. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Inspiration comes from within yourself. One has to be positive. When you're positive, good things happen. Deep Roy. Leaders are innovative, entrepreneurial, and future-oriented. They focus on getting the job done. Brian Tracy. Entrepreneurial leadership requires the ability to move quickly when opportunity presents itself. Brian Tracy. Leadership is more who you are than what you do. Brian Tracy. Leaders concentrate single-mindedly on one thing, the most important thing, and they stay at that until it's complete. Brian Tracy. Clarity is the key to effective leadership. What are your goals? Brian Tracy. Integrity is the most valuable and respected quality of leadership. Brian Tracy. There are no limits to what you can accomplish except the limits you place on your own thinking. Brian Tracy. A clear vision, backed by definite plans, gives you a tremendous feeling of confidence and personal power. Brian Tracy. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. Experience is the teacher of all things. Julius Caesar. Shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you will still be among the stars. Les Brown. The power of imagination makes us infinite. John Muir. All you need is a plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination. Earl Nightingale. Tears of joy are like the summer raindrops pierced by sunbeams. José Bello. Love is a fruit in season at all times and within reach of every hand. Mother Teresa. If you have the ability to love, love yourself first. Charles Bukowski. The supreme happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved. Victor Hugo. If you want to be loved, be lovable. Ovid. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Aristotle. That man is a success who has lived well, laughed often, and loved much. Robert Louis Stevenson. To have external success, start with internal success. Maxime Legace. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. John C. Maxwell. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Albert Einstein. Life is a process. We are a process. The universe is a process. Anne Wilson Scaff. Become a student of change. It is the only thing that will remain constant. Anthony J. D'Angelo. Change alone is eternal, perpetual, immortal. Arthur Schopenhauer. No legacy is so rich as honesty. William Shakespeare. Life is the sum of all your choices. Albert Camus. Life will only change when you become more committed to your dreams than your comfort zone. Unknown. Maybe that's why life is a wink of the eye and a winking of stars. Jack Kerouac. I'm positively productive, healthy, wealthy, and worthy. Leo Mystic Magic. You can change the world by changing your words. Remember, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Joel Osteen. You must conquer self or you will be conquered by it. Leo Mystic Magic. The best part about life? Every morning you have a new opportunity to become a happier version of yourself. Unknown. Being happy doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It means that you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. Unknown. You can discard most of the junk that clutters your mind, things that exist only there, and clear out some space for yourself. Marcus Aurelius. Whatever you think you can do or believe you can do, begin it. Actions have magic, grace, and power in it. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Genius might be the ability to say a profound thing in a simple way. Charles Bukowski. Re-examine all that you have been told. Dismiss that which insults your soul. Walt Whitman. Wisdom begins in wonder. Socrates. In wisdom gathered over time, I have found that every experience is a form of exploration. Ansel Adams. It's not the years of your life that count. It's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and be more, you are a leader. John Quincy Adams. A life worth living is a life worth recording. Jim Rohn. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. What you consistently speak is what you'll become. Anonymous. Fortune favors the prepared mind. Louis Pasteur. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. Ralph Marston. Constantly review, polish, and question values by daily habit. Perspective changes, so make sure to evaluate regularly. Leo Mystic Magic. Be the light, be polite, and people like. Leo Mystic Magic. Proactively feed your mind with positivity. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Jim Rohn. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Wishing is not enough, we must do. Johann Wolfgang van Goethe. Imagine your life is perfect in every respect. What would it look like? Brian Tracy. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Albert Einstein. Develop an attitude of gratitude. Say thank you to everyone you meet for everything they do for you. Brian Tracy. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. Reading is to the mind as exercise is to the body. Brian Tracy. The future belongs to the competent. Get good, get better, be the best. Brian Tracy. Things work out best for those who make the best of how things work out. John Wooden. What wisdom can you find that is greater than kindness? Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. Thomas Jefferson. Be there a will and wisdom finds a way. George Crabb. Follow your instincts. That's where the true wisdom manifests itself. Oprah Winfrey. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear the path. Unknown. The greater your storm, the brighter your rainbow. Unknown. The smarter I get, the more I speak. Your life is as good as your mindset. Unknown. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. There is no failure. You either win or learn. Unknown. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Unknown. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Unknown. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Unknown. The way you speak to yourself matters. Hello, lovely studio. We have to do the best we are capable of. This is our sacred human responsibility. Albert Einstein. The brain is wider than the sky. Emily Dickinson. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. Johann Wolfgang van Goethe. It is not the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. William Shakespeare. When you have confidence, you can have a lot of fun. And when you have fun, you can do amazing things. Joe Namath. If you want something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. Thomas Jefferson. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. Ernest Hemingway. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. Always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. Og Mandino. You change the world by being yourself. Yoko Ono. Your biggest opportunity may be right where you are now. Napoleon Hill. Prove them your perspective. Leo Mystic Magic. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Unknown. The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new lands, but seeing with your new eyes. Marcel Proust. A bad attitude is like a flat tire. You can't get very far until you change it. Unknown. The wisest men follow their own direction. Euripides. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Tony Robbins. When we seek to discover the best in others, we somehow bring out the best in ourselves. William Arthur Ward. What we think we become. Buddha. Cherish your visions and your dreams as they are children of your soul, the blueprints of your ultimate achievements. Napoleon Hill. Even if I know the world would go to pieces, I would still plant my apple tree. Martin Luther. Everyone here has the sense that right now is one of those moments when we are influencing the future. Steve Jobs. We have in our power to begin the world over again. Thomas Paine. Thinking, the talking of the soul with itself. Plato. If the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to man as it is infinite. William Blake. I dwell in possibility. Emily Dickinson. Love the life you live the life you love. Bob Marley. When I have a plan, I have the power to proceed and succeed. Leo Mystic Magic. Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching. Unknown. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Socrates. Changing the world begins with the very personal process of changing yourself. The only place change can begin is where you are, and the only time you can begin is always now. Unknown. Having character is not about pretending, it's about seeking what's truly important for you. It's about the truth. Maximin Legase. Wasting no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Marcus Aurelius. The more you know yourself, the less you have something to prove. The more you can relax. Maximin Legase. A loving heart is the truest wisdom. Charles Dickens. Remain calm, serene, always in command of yourself. You will then find out how easy it is to get along. Paramahansa Yogananda. I still remember the days I prayed for the things I have now. Unknown. Be a learning flower as knowledge is power. Leo Mystic Magic. Whatever you hold in your mind on a consistent basis is exactly what you will experience in your life. Anthony Robbins. Don't delay, begin the day. Leo from selfactualize.org. Money is an abstract human happiness. So who is no longer able to appreciate the true human happiness is completely dedicated to it. Arthur Schopenhauer. Thank you for listening to all these quotes that I have shared with you. Much wisdom from the ancient elders and teachers of this planet that have provided great intelligence and awareness of reality. I pray that you will also check out my documents in the description below and maybe make your own cue cards, print them out, whatever you got to do, and find your own. There's plenty of quote sites out there. I plan on adding a lot more in the future and building more quote pictures to share on Instagram and social media and post on my website. And so I think I would suggest that you do the same, because I've seen that many times going on in stories. That's partially why I even started this, is because, you know, people are sharing quotes on stories and Instagram and all this stuff. And I wanted a nice reservoir of quotes that I could pull from and make cool graphics that I could share consistently, repeatedly over time, and just help people with some knowledge and wisdom of the past teachers and the present leaders in the world. So be sure to cultivate your consciousness, fill your mind with new thoughts and ideas and philosophies and perspectives, because when you do, it's going to help you think differently. It's going to help you attract new experiences, and it's going to help you to create and intend new things for your life. So thank you for listening to my video. I'd appreciate a like. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and let me hear what you got to say. Comment down below. Have a wonderful, beautiful, expressive day.